Well, I'm gonna glue the top on today, so I got it sitting up here. Got my glue all warmed up. So we'll see how much fighting we do with this thing. Always the last inch. That's what a sliding dovetail is about. That looks pretty good. So I want to get caught up on a little bit of video here. I made this molding along the bottom edge here. The way I did that in detail is in the previous build videos, but here's a template for a piece of 5-inch, this would be 5-inch mahogany, and it has a round over on it, a partial round over and a bead down here. So I use this kind of as a pattern to make the piece that's on the bottom here, and that had to be attached first to make a shelf for this piece of molding over here, which is a piece of cove, which goes along along here. Again, I made this on a router with a cove bit, and you know, ran it across and then sliced off. I only needed 2 pieces for the side here, but again, the actual shape to it was not exactly what I needed, so again I had to carve out a little bit of it, but pretty much matches what I did before. And again, to attach it, I glued it about this much and then pin nailed it. The molding on the bottom here is screwed on. So this molding was attached. That's the piece that I just talked about here. It has these screws in to hold it on, and then on the side here we've got 3 screws, and these are elongated holes here, single hole here. We're trying not to trap the bottom from expanding and contracting, so that would allow the bottom to move while holding on the side molding here. There still needs to be another piece that will go on here that's for the rear knee blocks, but I'll add that later. So now you can see that I'm working, have worked on the feet. This is a little bit out of order, but coming up you'll see the video for attaching the feet. If you want to see the details of how to make this molding and that, it's in the prior videos. So I thought I'd do a little video here. This is the 4th foot, and you'd think I'd had it down by now. So I'm rounding over the front ball, lower part of the front ball right here. And you can see what we've got to do here. This is off of the model. So we've got quite a bit to carve. So the center of the ball is here, so we got to go forward and then from here down to the line. So it takes a bit of work. Well, after quite a bit of carving here, you can see I'm using the larger number 3s here, which match the curve across here. So I think we're about there. I'll get the molding device here, and you should be able to see that it fits the curve just so. So looks like that side's done. Well, I've got the feet carved now, and I've got to clean up this very short leg here. So as you can see, I cut off the top pieces now so that I got room up here to work the spoke shave. And it'll do its job here to smooth over the bandsaw marks. And we'll get that nice and smooth. And then with a file and a rasp, we'll round these over. This area here is more round than up here. On this particular piece, the knee is very sharp up here. It's not rounded over much at all. So that's the shaping that we're doing on the leg right now. Well, I finished the 4 feet here and cleaned them up. So they're sanded and ready for mounting. I usually do the sanding of the feet before they're mounted, because it's obviously lots of curves and much easier to do when you can move it around however you wish. So now to mount them, we want this edge here to which do I have one? That's a front one. So we got this is the rear, obviously, of the, and I've picked out the feet that I want for front and rear. So this is the right, this one's left. So they get mounted like so, and we want this edge to be right here on that edge there. So I've got this template here made so that it just touches the edge of the top of the foot. So we got a 1-inch square tenon here. So if we put the template there on the corner and then draw a 1-inch square back here, we should, so I'll drill a hole there and then clean it up with a chisel, and then we'll mount that foot and we'll see how it looks. I'm just paring off the hole here. We'll see what kind of fit we have. A tight fit. That's a pretty good fit right there. Now I got to get it out to get some glue in there, but I think we got one done. Well, there you have it. We've got the feet on, and we're ready for gluing. Zoom in here a little bit. So I'll glue the feet on at this point, and then we'll start working on the knee blocks and then the cock beating.